Divine Spirit Healing. All right, so this is February 3rd, 2017, and we're at the Divine Spirit Healing Center. This is a meditation on golden suns, and it's at Xanadu, hosted by Kathy Benz. I always do that, even though I have a microphone. Talking to the phone. Okay, so in this meditation, we want to keep our feet flat on the ground. This will help us create a deeper connection with the earth. This is a light meditation, so we're looking to get our brain waves to somewhere around theta. So as you begin to meditate, as you begin to close your eyes and to begin to bring your energy, your attention, and your awareness inward to your body, automatically your brain waves will begin to go from a more chaotic pattern. Your brain waves will begin to come to a flowing pattern, kind of like a sine wave that instead of going up and down, it begins to flow a little bit more shallow. And what also will happen as you do this meditation is the left brain and the right brain will begin to synchronize. And the left brain and the right brain waves will begin to flow together. And that just happens naturally. You don't have to do anything except for to begin to quiet your mind. And then begin to bring your energy, your attention, and your awareness to your breath. And what we're going to do is we're going to begin to say hello to taking a nice, slow, deep breath, filling our lungs as if we're filling a cup from the bottom to the top. Begin to fill your lungs. Just hold it for a moment. And then release it the same way but opposite, from the top to the bottom. And when you're ready, you can go ahead and take another slow, deep breath. There's a little distraction in the room tonight. People in the other studio. Just allow that to be almost like the background music to your meditation tonight. And just keep coming right back to the center of your head. Right back to your attention on your breath. Right back to your attention on your body. And breathe another deep breath. And as you center your attention, you bring your attention right behind your eyes to the very center of the head. And in the center of the head is a chakra called the sixth chakra. And the sixth chakra is the chakra of intuition, the chakra of clairvoyance, the chakra of our neutrality, the chakra of our ability to see the world clearly, to see truth from a lie, and to be able to react to our life from that wisdom of what is true and what is not. Just come quietly to the very center of your head and just reside right behind your eyes. It's very easy to drop down to the lower chakras. And keep coming right back. Life is distraction. We live in a world that's more distracting than it has ever been. And we like to think of meditation as something that we should just very easily be able to slip into, and then we should effortlessly be able to be there. That is a myth. We have to fight for our meditation. We have to put some effort into saying, okay, I'm staying here. Even though the world wants to draw me out, I will not go. I'll just keep coming right back to the center of my head and my body. And from the center of your head, we're going to say hello to a little spot down at the very base of the spine, a place that we call the root chakra. And the root chakra is like a little glowing light that's located right by the tailbone, right on the spine. It's kind of like very close to your chair where you're sitting. It's in the coccyx bone. Imagine that light now beginning to grow brighter and brighter and brighter. Imagine that light at the base of your spine now beginning to open, beginning to spin, and begin to brighten. Just allow that first chakra to begin to glow brightly like a lotus flower opening to the sun. It begins to spin, it begins to open, it begins to align along the spine. Now that first chakra is our root chakra, and its nature and function is to help our bodies ground, release, and connect to the earth. So now that it's glowing brighter, now that that chakra is beginning to open, now that that chakra is activated, we can begin to allow it to grow roots that are going down to the very center of the planet. Imagine that first chakra becoming like a redwood tree. And that redwood tree goes deep, 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 deeper and deeper, and farther into the earth until it begins to connect with the very center of the planet. And then allow it to be at least as wide as your hips. The redwood tree or the sequoia tree are very noble trees. They're very old. They're very sacred and very peaceful. Allow your redwood tree to be sacred and peaceful and noble as it connects you to the Mother Gaia herself. And as this grounding cord or grounding connection helps you to connect to the center of the planet, it also helps you connect to the wisdom of the Mother Gaia. That when you came to this planet, you came as a spirit and you checked in with the Mother Gaia and you gave her part of your heart. When you came to this planet, you created a heart agreement with the Mother Gaia. And she gave you part of her heart at that time, the sacred agreement that you entered into when you came to the Mother Gaia to experience this earth and this reality and this realm. Say hello to the love that the Mother Gaia has for you. And say hello to the love that you have for the Mother Earth. And just notice as you say hello to that, if you don't get a hello back, notice if you get that hello. Notice if you get that loving hello. More than a hello. Like an embrace. And so as we begin to connect to the earth and to connect to the Mother Gaia and connect to our original agreement on this planet, that she vowed that she would keep us safe. That when we're on this planet, even though things can happen to our bodies, and they do regularly, and your bodies are pretty much guaranteed to expire. They come with no warranty. No manufacturer's warranty here. That your soul cannot be harmed or damaged. The real soul, not the ego. Yes, our egos get damaged 17,000 times a day. But our souls are safe. So we can use this grounding connection to ground into the safety of the earth, to ground into the love of the planet. And we can actually send any energy that's not in harmonic resonance with love and safety can go right down that grounding. It could siphon away from your body all of that fear, all of that all of those questions, uncertainty. Allow that to fall away to the earth. She is the most solid, certain, effortlessly beautiful, peaceful planet. She's full of love and balance. And she can take any energy that you have in your body and she will take it down and she will rejuvenate it to a high vibration and send it back to wherever it came from. She is the great recycler. So don't be afraid. There's nothing that you can throw down your grounding cord that she cannot neutralize, reinvigorate, and bring to a beautiful vibration. So whatever you're feeling, any emotions, any uncertainty, just keep sending it down there. She's like, got the catcher's mitt, you know. She's like, send me another one, let's go. And our evolution and the Mother Gaia's evolution became intimately and intrinsically intertwined when we came here to play in this realm. So as we heal, the earth will heal. As we begin to take our steps, the earth can begin to take her steps. We do so together. You guys feeling that earth, kind of that love from the earth coming up? You guys experiencing that? Now, Lauren, you want to come up to the center of your head? You're way down there. Lauren! Keep coming back. Come on, you could do it. You were playing down at the center of the planet. Come on right back. So come right back to the center of your head. I know we did a little exploring there, the internal realms of the mother. So come on back. So I call this deep earth grounding. And when you're deep earth grounding with many, many other beautiful souls. You're part of almost like part of a group of deep earth grounders. And when you deep earth ground, you create a kind of like an intranet of grounders on the planet. And we are grounding with the earth and helping to evolve ourselves, each other, and the earth. So good job, you guys. Come on back to the center of the head. We're going to keep that grounding, but we're going to begin to shift gears a little bit. Right now, what I'd like you to do is to begin to say hello to your feet chakras. Inside of your feet are little glowing lights. These little glowing lights are like doorways. They're like gates. As we begin to open, we say hello to those little glowing lights. We allow them to glow brighter and brighter and brighter. As they glow brighter, they begin to spin and they begin to open. And as they spin and open, what happens is the earth energy can begin to flow from the earth into our feet, up to our knees, and back to our first chakra, and down the grounding. And then that earth energy can begin to even come up our chakras, up the front of our chakras, up the back of our chakras, and begin to fountain out the top of our heads. It can break off at the shoulders and begin to flow down our arms. So now we're connecting even at a deeper level with the earth vibration. And then this is when we begin to say hello to that golden sun energy. Right above our heads, you imagine a bright golden ball of energy. This golden energy is going to become a magnet for your life force. Imagine that golden ball glowing brighter and brighter and brighter. And as it glows brighter, all your life force energy begins to come back to you. We could leave our life force energy just about anywhere. In the car. Imagine your energy coming out of your car. In our bed. Imagine your life force energy flowing from your bed in your bedroom. We could leave our life force energy out on the astral from where we go when we dream. Go ahead and allow your life force energy to flow back from the astral planes. And when that golden sun energy begins to really fill up, just have it begin to shine down upon your body, as if the sun himself were right above you. We could call our life force energy back from conversations. You know, those conversations where you seem to continue to have them when they are long-ended. Bring your energy back. We could bring our life force energy back from our hopes and dreams and wishes. And you may say, wait, doesn't my life force energy need to be out there creating my hopes and dreams and wishes? And the answer is no. Your life force energy needs to be in your body. In the present moment. Because in the present moment and in your body is where all things manifest from. So just keep calling your energy back. Find your amusement. And then, so we're going to just let that golden sun energy now, we're going to start to call that golden sun, we're going to allow that golden sun now to begin to flow into our space. Imagine it coming around your head, filling up the very top of your head, which is your crown chakra. The crown chakra is where we own our space. It is our seniority and our authority in our very lives. The seniority and authority to own our bodies, to be the master of our destiny, to take ownership of our lives, to take ownership of our health, to take ownership of our wealth, to take ownership of our spiritual path, pretty much everything we do. And even within that, I hate to tell you, to take ownership of our shit. To take ownership of where we might not be the nicest angels all the time. And we do that here in our crown chakra. We go, okay, sometimes I'm kind of awesome, and sometimes I'm kind of a jerk. So let that golden sun energy just come in and fill up that crown chakra. And now we're going to let that golden sun energy, as it comes in, we're going to begin to let it melt down. You could just feel the warmth of your life force, your vitality. The other place we're going to get some life force and vitality, just imagine it coming from your higher self, from way up in the 12th chakra, from somewhere out there above you. Let your 12th chakra begin to now send down your life force energy. There you guys go. Oh, that just shifted the room. Now, Carlos, you don't have to go to the 12th chakra. Just say hello to it and have it bring down the life force energy. There we go. There you go. Now that golden sun energy is going to come into the center of the head, and as it does so, it's going to begin to activate your 6th chakra. Flow it into the 6th chakra. Flow that life force energy into your physical brain. Your physical brain into the neurons, the little roadways and pathways where the little electrical firings are occurring. Just keep bringing that gold sun energy into your brain, into the 6th chakra, the center of the head, into the pineal gland, into the pituitary gland. Let it begin to flow into the neck and the 5th chakra, which is located in the throat. Let that 5th chakra now begin to turn on, to activate your telepathy, your ability to communicate clearly, not only communicate physically, but as spirit. Your 6th chakra giving you the ability to say hello to other humans, seeing beyond their physical body and seeing into their very soul. The very part of them that is the same, we're all the same at that level. Which is apparently hilarious. And we let that golden sun energy come into our arms and our hands. We let that golden sun energy now begin to fill your heart. Oh my gosh, I'm noticing in the room that our hearts need this so much. I'm noticing these huge, it's almost as if each one of us has giant caverns of empty space where there should be love. Giant caverns of emptiness where there's despair instead of love, instead of golden sun. Begin to fill, imagine your empty cavern beginning to fill up with the brightest life force vibration. And when our caverns and our coffers are not full of gold, but our coffers are full of pebbles instead, we become really sensitive when somebody says or looks at us wrong. We take it right to heart and we feel very hurt and invalidated and small. We begin to feel insignificant and hopeless. begin to fill your heart up with this golden sun energy. Let your heart begin to be so full of golden sun energy that the only thing that's there is love. Because when we come to that place where we feel small and hopeless and helpless, there's another part of us that is the protector. The protector is anger, attack, and fight. And it always protects the small, hurt you. And then when the situation is over, we go into another stage, usually called guilt. And that's the cycle. I feel hurt. Now I feel angry. Now I feel guilty. Now I'm depressed again. Okay, back to the cycle. Depression, hurt, depression, anger, guilt, depression. So this is where we're going to begin to disrupt that cycle. We're going to disrupt it in the heart chakra because we're going to fill up with so much gold energy, and we're going to feel so confident in our heart that when somebody gives us a wrong look, we don't automatically feel small and helpless and insignificant. And then our protector will not need to show up to fight our ego. So just keep feeling. You guys are just doing such a beautiful job. Your hearts are beginning to fill up. And some of us are so sensitive to when we attack others that the guilt that we feel can be very almost debilitating. Because we as soul want to be lovers and connectors. We know that. We have that. We know that within us is a loving soul. And when we turn around and attack one of our fellow brothers and sisters, it's devastating. We can become very devastated. And because we still have that hurt part of us, and now what protected us hurt somebody else, it gets extremely, you can see how things can get confusing really quick. We begin to hide from our guilt. And we don't want our guilt to be seen, not even by ourselves. And that's when we repress, and that's when we go unconscious to our pain. And that's how these deep woundings can become permanent or semi-permanent or lasting. So sometimes we have to face our shadow selves, and as we begin to fill them up with love, we need to be able to forgive ourselves. Because we are in an imperfect world. You're fine. Learning a very tough lesson. Is that making sense? Is any of this making sense, you guys? As you're filling this up, the cycles of, does that make sense? The cycles of pain and anger and attack and then guilt and then devastation and then depression, and then it would go around again. It's like a really bad merry-go-round with not very nice clowns. All right, good job. Yeah, I just found that inside the heart chakras as we got into the heart chakra. I was like, oh, look at this cycle. So keep letting that love into your hearts, but you need to we need to allow yourself to get through that guilt. Because that guilt is what's keeping you from completely owning this love space and completely filling up. It's like, no, I don't deserve that. It's limiting the amount of love you can begin. There's a level of forgiveness there. Good job, you guys. All right, good job. Let's come on down to the third chakra, which is in the solar plexus. The third chakra is our personal power. And just allow that. Imagine that golden, let's recharge that golden sun above our head. You guys soaked up all your golden suns. You're filling your heart chakra. Oh, I look up, I'm like, oh, where'd they go? Good, you took it from your higher self and you integrated it into your heart. Like, that's some badass spiritual work right there. Now we're going to come down to our third. Let's go ahead and recreate that golden sun above our head. Some of you just tried to take it from your heart to put it back up above your head. We're going to bring it down from our higher selves. So fill it up, down from, even the physical sun can fill that up. Charge it up. Oh, good job, you guys. Filling up that golden sun. It looks like just about all of you have those golden suns recharged. Cheryl's still working on hers. There you go. Good job. All right, you got it. And now that our suns are recharged, we're going to start to fill up our third chakra. The third chakra is located in the solar plexus. Just keep coming right back to the center of your head. Distraction energy. And come right back to your focus on yourself. Now, in the third chakra is our personal power. This is where you would feel frustration or blockages when you're trying to manifest or create. So just keep filling up that third chakra. Keep bringing it to a nice high vibration. And getting rid of any fear of blocks or any fear of not being able to manifest or create. Oh, we're doing the third chakra and he's going into a third chakra. He's going into like a third chakra monologue over there. You're going to ask him to quiet down. Yeah, I'm going to tell him this room doesn't work if they're going to be in there doing that. We went into like a third chakra thing. Do you know, like, that's the, and my third chakra started hurting. I was like, Third chakras are like when you're trying to get 23 things done, you're either in the flow or everything's going wrong. That's the third chakra. Like the third chakra, it manifests, gives you energy, and like helps everything go into flow. Good job. Okay. Thank you, Carlos. That was good. We got to our third chakra. He totally went into his third chakra. Did you notice that? Like as soon as we got here, it was like, whew. My third chakra got angry. It was like, frustrated. All right. So let's come on back. Golden sun. This room is really starting to warm up. Looks good. Is there anything I want to say about that third? I think you guys are releasing a lot of frustration. Kind of see that coming out. I see a lot of reds, oranges. A little bit of guilt there. I'm looking at this energy of being guilty about being a really good manifester or creator. Like competition. That's what ends up in the third chakra, is competition. And as the heart tribe, like you guys are all very heart people that want to live from the heart. Sometimes it could be difficult to be super shit hot awesome. Because every once in a while, you know, other people like you go, look at me and all of my brilliance, and I just manifested. I cleaned my house and instantaneously cooked all this food, and my children are clean, and you know, and somebody dropped $10,000 check in my account today, and everything's going fantastic. And then we see these other people, and these other people will suddenly, they'll go into like hate the way you watch their face. And you were hoping they were going to be like, that's awesome. But instead they go into competition as if you stole all the juicy goodness from the world and took all their shit. And there's a saying called, is it better, are you doing the world a service by lowering your light to make other people more comfortable? Are we serving the world when we lower our light to make other people feel more comfortable? Are we serving God? Are we serving ourselves? And the answer is no, we're not. So that's the energy I'm looking at. So keep letting that golden sun energy come into the third. And as you do so, just allow all of that competition energy that says you have to lower your light to to heal others. That's essentially healing somebody else, but the unhealthy form of healing. I'm going to come to where you are so you do not feel uncomfortable. Good job. All right. Perfect. That was it. That was the energy. We're ready to move. Go ahead and fill up that golden sun again. We're coming down to the second chakra, which is right behind the navel. This is our emotions, our passion, our sexuality, our procreation. There's never any energy on, I can't even say it. There's never any energy on. Yeah. Never any energy on the female space or the male sexual space. Let's start filling up your second chakra. And so it looks like everybody's a little depleted down here because we're in the middle of winter. And it looks like everybody's depleted down in that second chakra. So feel that, notice that golden sun energy right above your head. Really start to fill that up. Really start to bring that to a big, bright color. Let it come down from your higher self. Let it come down from Father, Son. Let it come from all of your projects. Let it come from the summer. The lake. Walks in the sunshine. Your very light of your higher self shining down upon you. And just let that grow brighter and brighter and brighter. And now let that golden sun energy now begin to come down into the navel, into the second chakra, filling up that second chakra. There you go. And sometimes when we have pain or wounding in an area, it can be hard to inhabit it. And with this golden sun energy, I'm asking you to inhabit your body, to really become present and embodied in your space by bringing in this golden energy. And in our second chakras, especially if you have a female body, and male too, we've been taught that our bodies are something sinful, and we've been taught that our bodies are something shameful. Body shame, sexual shame. And within that is a concept that we don't really own our bodies. Because other people can tell us what's good for us to do with or to our bodies. Are you allowed to touch yourself? Or is that somebody told you you weren't supposed to do that? And when they told you and you believed them, essentially you gave up the ownership of your physical body to them. You didn't own your body. You were told not to. God owns your sexual organs, That's pretty funny, huh? Well, of course they'd say, well, he owns all of you. So, but especially that part. Hands off, people. Jesus Christ. You sick motherfuckers. Can't keep your goddamn hands off yourself. It'll be hell for you. An eternity in hell just because you cannot keep your hands off yourself. Good. You guys are finding your amusement. You're like, well, that's stupid. Now, when you say it, it doesn't make as much sense. Eternal damnation for the masturbators. All that pleasure make you all uppity and drive you right down to hell. Good job. Good job. Okay, you guys got it. All that energy is moving out. Yeah, who owns our procreation? You know, who owns our pleasure? And it's so funny, in the upside down world, sometimes pleasure is sinful. Feeling good is bad. That's in the upside down world. Pleasure is sinful and feeling good is bad. And so we wonder why we're so crazy. Why am I so crazy? Well, because somebody told you that being happy was a bad thing. You laughed too much or you laughed too hard in class and you were suddenly a bad child. And so part of the spiritual path is an awakening to truth, to begin to take our upside down world and to begin to walk into the light, into truth, into love, into an embodied presence, embodied awareness, to really get into the game and understand it. All right, good job. All right, we're going to come down we're going to come to the first chakra, which is at the base of the spine. It looks like you guys are already there. So begin to bring that golden sun energy into the first chakra, into the pelvis. Let's see how you guys are doing. You're looking good. Oh, this is very easy for you guys. You just are doing it perfectly. We're going to take that golden sun energy now. So our first chakra is our safety, our security, our connection. But because we did all that grounding, you guys have already owned this. So you look amazing. We're going to start to take that golden sun energy and send it down our legs and into our feet. Now we're going to take more of that golden sun energy and have it come into the aura around us. So each one of us has like a bubble around us. And it's like an egg. Just fill your egg up. Let go of my ego. Good job. And as you begin to fill up your aura, you're going to feel a lot less sensitive to other people's energy because you're going to have some cushion and you're not going to be so raw and bare and open. So let that golden sun energy come around you, and then imagine that you have like an edge to your aura that's like an actual edge. Not shadowy, but it's an edge. It's like, this is where the edge of my aura is, and this is where it isn't. There you go. And now we've got our whole body filled up with golden sun energy. Send some of it down your grounding. There you go. Send golden energy down the grounding. This is completing the circuit. Good job. See if there's anything else we need to do. Last thing is saying hello to that golden sun energy vibrating at love. let your emotional space match your golden sun energy. My emotional space is now matching my golden sun. As your emotional space, as your heart begins to vibrate, let your heart begin to vibrate with the golden sun. It's wonderful. Good job. As your heart begins to vibrate with the golden sun, I was talking earlier before the meditation about how the wavelength of the vibration of love is steady. It's like a sine wave. It goes up and down and up and down. And as it goes up and down and up and down, as it goes to the DNA, it is hitting every single one of the proteins within that DNA, every single one of the genetic expressions. Let that vibration of love go from your heart through every cell of your body. And into each cell, it goes through the DNA. And as it goes through the DNA begins to repair, begins to raise itself to the highest vibration. The healthiest gene expressions begin to activate. Good job, you guys. I'm just going to take a moment and just be in this vibration. We're going to take about 1 minute. As you do, notice any places where you'd like that gold energy. If you notice any dark spots in your space, fill it up. We're going to take a moment now and imagine a golden rose, just like you'd imagine a cow or a frog. Imagine a golden rose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now imagine 8 golden roses. And what I want you to put inside of these golden roses is a hello. Take the one golden hello rose and send it to the person to your right. Just send it over there and have it go beyond their physical body, right to their spirit. And we take the second golden hello rose. You're going to get it lined up and put a hello in it. I love you. And throw it. Send it to the next person to the right. And now we take the third golden hello rose. We put in there a hello. I love you. I see you. And throw that to the third person to your right. Hello, I see you. And we take the fourth rose, and we put a hello rose in that. Hello, I love you. I see you. I accept you. And we throw that. And we take another beautiful golden hello rose, the fifth one. And we put in that hello, I love you. I see you. I accept you. I know you. And you send that to the sixth person. We take another golden hello rose, the seventh one. And in that we say, hello, I love you, I see you, I accept you, I know you. And to give all, or to get all, give all. We throw that to the 7th. And we pull out our 8th hello rose. Shine it up. We put in, I love you, I see you, I know you, I accept you. To give all, to get all, give all. I don't know what I want to do as the last one. I ran out of stuff. I just send that one off. With whatever you want, you can throw in there. We call that the grab bag. Very good. And we say hello for the last time. Not ever, but just in this meditation to a golden sun. Fill it up in the very top. And you know, I don't feel like we need to step down from this. I feel like this is an energy. You guys all manifested a very organic vibration in your space. And I feel like you all kind of naturally in that last minute brought it to a very level, a very good level, operating level. We'll take a moment and just begin to pat our bodies. And begin to stretch. Gonna touch the ground. And when you're ready, go ahead and stand up and stretch.